friends. Today we are reading Hanukkah Bear. Let's get to it. And this book is written by Eric A. Kimmel and illustrated by Mike. I'm going to try to say this last name. Wahonkta? Mike, my apologies if I said it wrong. Hanukkah Bear. Old Bear awoke from his winter sleep. He poked his nose outside his den. What was that? Something to eat? Old Bear's empty stomach rumbled. He shook himself all over, then lumbered out of his den to follow the delicious smell. There's Old Bear. It's a big guy. What girl? Baba Braya took the last potato latke from the pan and put it in the oven with the others. Baba Braya was 97 years old and did not hear or see as well as she used to, but she still made the best potato latkes in the village. Every year at Hanukkah time, all her friends came to her house at the edge of the forest. How they loved those latkes. Baba Brian always made plenty, but tonight she made twice as many as usual. Tonight was special. Tonight the rabbi was coming. Baba Brian hurried to get ready. So there she is in front of the oven and stove making the latkes. And there she is cleaning her house and getting her menorah for the rabbi. So a rabbi, if you go to church, is like a priest or a pastor. So this is a very important person to her. Just then she heard a thump on the door. She opened it. Rabbi, you're here early. How nice to see you. Rump, growled Old Bear. Happy Hanukkah to you too. Please come in. Now remember, she cannot see very well, so she thinks old Mr. Bear is the rabbi. And she's inviting him in her house. Old Bear walked into the house. I'll take your coat, Rabbi. How thick it is. She tugged at the Old Bear's fur. Old Bear roared, grrr. Oh, you want to keep your coat on? Well, that's all right. It is chilly in here. Old Bear's nose twitched. Thank you, Rabbi. How kind of you to say that. The latkes will taste even better than they smell. So here she is thinking that this is a coat, trying to pull it off. Pretty funny. Old Bear followed his nose to the oven. Rabbi, I'm surprised at you. You know we don't eat until we light the menorah. Grrr. That's all right. I know you are teasing. I'll light the candles. Will you say the blessing? Oh, he wants those latkes. Now they're going to light the menorah. She struck a match and lit the shamas candle. Then she lit the one for the first night. Old Bear muttered and growled, who has kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Oh, Rabbi, you say the blessing so beautifully. So right in that window, you can see them lighting the menorah. She sat down at the table and Old Bear sat beside her. Let's play dreidel. We'll use these nuts. Old Bear cracked one with his teeth. Rabbi, you won't have any nuts for the game if you eat them. Growled Old Bear. Don't worry. I have plenty of nuts if you need more. She spun the dreidel. It stopped on the letter Gimel. I win. She swept the nuts into her apron. Growled the bear. Uh-oh. She won the dreidel game. Don't be angry, Rabbi. It's only a game. She tossed him a nut. Old Bear begged for more. No, Rabbi, no more nuts. It's time for dinner. She opened the oven door and took out a platter piled high with steaming potato latkes. Old Bear sniffed the latkes as she set them on the table. Do you prefer sour cream or jam? She asked. So, Latkes, as you see here, they're like potato pancakes. And you can make them sweet with the jam or savory with the sour cream and some spices. Let's see. Arrgh, Old Bear growled. Jam, I thought so. She smeared 5 big latkes with jam and stacked them on Old Bear's plate. Old Bear gobbled them down. She laughed. You should use a fork. You have jam all over your beard. She wet a towel and wiped Old Bear's face. I must tell you, Rabbi, you eat like a bear. Grrr. I'm hungry like a bear, so I eat like one. I can see that, she said. Okay, so here he is shoving all those latkes into his mouth. And there she is cleaning his mouth, which she thinks is just Rabbi's beard. Old Bear ate and ate and ate until the latkes were gone. He felt drowsy. His head flopped onto her lap. Rabbi, you're sleepy. Who wouldn't be sleepy after such a meal? All the latkes are gone. It's time to go home. Oh, look how sleepy he is. But before you leave, I have a Hanukkah present for you. She took a red scarf from her knitting basket. She wrapped it around Old Bear's neck. I made it myself. Grrr. Old Bear licked her face. She blushed. Oh, Rabbi. Old Bear shuffled to the door. Grrr. He growled as he walked out into the light. Good night to you too, Rabbi. Happy Hanukkah. There's the beautiful scarf, and there the bear is going out into the night. Probably back to his den. She was washing dishes when she heard another knock. I wonder who that is. Shalom. All her friends stood at the door wishing her a happy Hanukkah. Shalom, everybody, she said. How nice to see you. I'm sorry I don't have more latkes. The rabbi came by and he ate them all. Oh, I think the rabbi is right there. But Brian, don't you recognize me? It was the rabbi. The rabbi couldn't have eaten your latkes, everyone said. He's been with us in the synagogue. Papa Brian rubbed her forehead. Something strange is happening, Rabbi. I think there is an imposter going around. He looks like you. He talks like you. He even has your beard. Uh-oh, let's see if they figure it out. Just then the children cried, Look at the floor! Bear tracks! A bear, and I thought it was the rabbi. She had to sit down. Soon she began to giggle. That was a very clever bear, or I was being very foolish. Ah, well, let the bear have a happy Hanukkah. I had a happy Hanukkah too, and so will you, dear friends. Bring some potatoes from the cellar. Fetch the grater and bowl. Everyone has to help. You too, Rabbi. If we all work together, we will soon have latkes for everyone. There's the bear tracks. Deep in the forest, Old Bear slumbered in his den. His stomach was full of potato latkes. The warm woolen scarf was wrapped snugly around his neck. Pleasant dreams, Old Bear, and happy Hanukkah. And then on this page, they have the recipe to actually make the latkes. So inside of this is potatoes, onions, eggs, flour, salt, and oil. Sounds delicious. All right, friends. I'll see you again soon. Bye.